Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of G Bears Off Gridways, a homestead in the desert on May 6th, 2020. All right, so today I got a little bit of a late start. Uh, Not too late of a start, but I was probably about an hour behind my normal schedule because it was so nice and comfortable sleeping. I had the windows open, there was a nice breeze blowing through, and then Brewster decided that when he sounded the alarm clock at 5:30, uh, and I didn't pay attention to it, that he was going to keep it going until 6:30. So I got an extra hour in anyway. All right, so what did I do today? Well, today was kind of a strange day. So I was the judge, and after a short trial, I had to hang some drywall. Yep, there's some drywall there, there's some drywall there, there's some drywall there. And yeah, I had to hang some drywall because I gotta tell you, we got all of this drywall hung because the insulation testified that it was a total cover up. The mud got it on the tape, so the drywall was screwed. I'm telling you, pantry items complained that the world was closing in around them. And the laundry swore it was clean. But the window found to be a lookout. And when it was questioned, it admitted that it had been hiding the fact that it was from a hole in the wall. And it just wanted to come clean and be perfectly clear about it. Anyway, gotta like my accomplishments. Even though working on a ladder had its ups and downs, its highs and its lows. But I just took it one step at a time. Well, enough of that. Tomorrow, I'm going to build the cabinets for up in here so I can get those hung. And I'll just tape the areas behind it. They don't have to be finished, sanded, or anything like that because the cabinet's going to be there for the rest of my life anyway. So I'll just seal all the joints behind there, put the cabinets in place, and then I think I'm going to paint them in place right there before I put the doors on them because I need the space, and the doors take up a lot of space when painting, and you can only paint one side at a time, and you got to put the primer on, 2 coats of primer, sanding in between, let those dry, and then you got to get back on it and put 2 coats of paint on there, and I'll be spraying those with an HVLP, so it'll look nice. But with the cabinets just up here, I can spray those in place and have those all ready so that when it's time to mount the doors, they're all dry and the doors won't stick to them. So the old shelf there is still there, and the reason for that is I made the cabinets so they're actually 1 inch shorter than the distance between the ceiling and the shelf. So I'll be able to bring the shelving unit in by myself and set it up on top of, first I'll set it on top of the washer, then I'll move it up and set it on top of the shelf, and then I'll put shims underneath it to bring it up tight against the ceiling, and then I can fasten it to the wall so it's all ready to go. Remember, I'm working alone. I don't have a crew working with me, so I have to figure all this stuff out ahead of time. And that was the way I figured that it was going to work the best. I already checked the shelf. It'll hold the weight, so there won't be any problem with that. Anyway, got that done. So, what else am I going to do? Well, I was thinking about making a run in and getting the rest of the drywall I need, because the little one piece I had I put up there, and that leaves a full sheet to go across this section. Taking off 2.5 inches right at this point to where the difference in the ceiling levels are. So I need one sheet there, one sheet there, one sheet here, and then all of the extra pieces that are out here will infill everything else. So if I go pick up those drywall, it's kind of a shame to go in just for 3 sheets. So I'm going to bite the bullet, put them on a credit card, and pick up the rest of the sheets I need. And I can throw a tarp over those and keep them out of the sun so they don't sun fade, because I need a total of 10 more sheets. And not looking forward to that, because that's going to be well over $100. Money with this COVID thing, money I shouldn't be spending, but I do want to get this room closed in, because the heat of the summer, I have a feeling it's going to get really hot this year, and the heat of the summer would be really nice to have this room completely insulated, because just as it is, without the drywall on here, without it taped and mudded, just as it is, if I keep the windows closed and the door closed during the day, I'm on the shady side of the cabin in this room, and this room stays probably 15 degrees, sometimes 20 degrees cooler than outdoors. So this would be a great place to step in and cool down if it gets too hot outside. So that being said, I'm going to give this one a shorty and say, I'm going to close this off and say, hey everybody, thumbs up down there. Not fingers down, thumbs up. Click right down there. See that thumbs up? Yeah, I like that. All right. Don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already. It is free. It'll always be free. Memberships will be coming up soon. I'm eligible for them. I just haven't figured out what the bonus is that you're going to get for being a member. So I will figure that out down the line when time allows, and we'll go from there. I hope you enjoyed the punny day with the start of this video. I did throw in a bunch of puns there, but it was fun, right? This is G-Bear reminding you, don't forget to comment and leave your questions below. I will get back to you. G-Bear signing off.